and a very warm welcome to DW in Berlin. I'm Leila Harak with a quick check of this hour's world headlines.
Ukrainian President Petro Poroshenko says he's reconsidering a truce with pro-Russian separatists after they defied Kiev to hold elections in the rebel-controlled east. Poroshenko called the votes a violation of a September ceasefire. Russia ignored Western appeals and gave its full backing to the elections, drawing angry responses from Europe and the U.S.
To West Africa, where Burkina Faso's military has promised to install a unity government with a consensus leader. The army has stepped into a power vacuum left behind by Blaise Compaoré, who resigned the presidency last week in the wake of violent demonstrations. Protests continue in the capital Ouagadougou, with crowds calling for a return to civilian rule. The African Union has given the army a 2-week deadline.
The last missing victim of the shipwrecked Costa Concordia has been found. Teams dismantling the cruise liner found the body along with an identification card in one of the cabins. The Concordia capsized in early 2012 after striking rocks off the Italian coast. 32 people died in the disaster. Richard Branson has rejected claims that his company ignored safety warnings before his Virgin Galactic spaceship crashed in California last week. The British tycoon lashed out against what he called self-proclaimed experts and vowed to push on with the project. The cause of the crash is still unknown, but U.S. investigators say one of the levers regulating descent was activated too early. In New York City, the first tenants have moved into the new World Trade Center, 13 years after the Twin Towers were destroyed in the 9/11 attacks. First through the doors were around 175 workers for media group Condé Nast. One World Trade is 541 meters tall. It will form the centerpiece of a new 5-tower complex. A German-trained horse called Perfectionist has won Australia's biggest race, the Melbourne Cup. Perfectionist is the first German horse to win the event. It was a dramatic push to the finish line. But the victory was overshadowed by the death of pre-race favorite Admire Rakhti shortly after the race.
And those are the top stories here at DW. If you'd like to find out more, head to our website. That's at dw.de. We'll have another live update for you at the top of the hour. See you then.